I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night, cause I can't forget.
Rainbows first? What day is this? Joers. A magical day. A magical rainbow day. It's about Joe time. Can't with y'all. I cannot.
Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch you
Undead, welcome. Whale. Do I actually have follower only off now? Can followers chat? Can non-followers chat? Did I fix it? Oh, I still have it on. Holy fuck, dude. All right, I think it's off now. I think we need a new follower to know. I think it's off now. Jeez. Hi. Oh, yeah, I did. I enabled followers only? No, I was trying to disable it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Off. There it is. We're good. I disabled it. We're doing great. Listen, hello, everybody. Hello.
Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground.
I chose a different party playlist this time because Rainbow was very upset by the last one. I don't know if she'll still be upset by this one, but I tried a different one. It's going great, Red Hood. I was deep in the weeds of working on this spreadsheet, editing a video, doing some stuff for the other channel, sitting outside. Did we apply Joe pressure to get this late night stream? Now it says no longer enabled. Okay, perfect. So we're free. Are all the non-followers free? We didn't have gremlins all week because of this chat. How do you feel? How do you feel about having to share your attention now? It was so calm for days. I honestly just thought we'd finally scared them all off. Like there were no new people to be scared. Oh, Merc is a ready. The readiest boy. I like these tunes. Joe makes a good choice.
Girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Said I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong
Hello, little cuties, little customers, little gremlins, and little Joes. How are we this fine Joe-ful day? What am I gonna do with you guys, you little Joes? Murph, what shall we do with him?
You're so very special.
We're Joe excellent. Hell, Joe.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
Look at him. Joe amazing. I like Joe or Judy.
She's running out again. She's running out. She runs.
Hi, Jay. Nothing. We're not doing anything weird at all. Look at this boy. I feel like my spreadsheet doesn't quite match your energy. I'm excited to show you, but I feel like it's not hype. I feel like you guys are hype. Hi. Joe one gives a fuck about spreadsheets. Well, I made one, so it's very complex. Party on. Look at this boy. Octavia, where are you? I thought I saw an Octavia somewhere. Oh, she's in her box. And Joe are all right. No, joining. We were Joe Bandit on the red. What have I done? What have I done by neglecting you guys? I can't neglect you. You guys turn into this. Turn into Joe's. Rain Joe saved us. Listen, guys. Every time I neglect you, it's a fucking riot. Today was a Joe riot, clearly. Swear to God. Can I show you what I made? I was working on a few things, but can I show you the Google sheet that took me a minute? I'm really proud of it. Do you like it? You've got to tell me you like it. You have to like it. You have to like it. You have to like it by law. You have to like it by law. So I realized that this kind of covers like story and a couple other things a little bit as well. This will feed a lot of the other ones. So I broke up Assassin's Creed and the things we do in Assassin's Creed by a few different progression methodologies. And Jodison, this is insane. Listen. narrative-driven quests, world development, and the XP skill trees. I guess if this is plural, this should also be plural. Okay? Okay. That's Joe Complex. Put some serious work into that. Yeah. Listen. JJ, no GG anymore. Colorful. Yeah. It looks less colorful on my laptop, to be fair. They were faded colors on my laptop. They're deep here. I don't know why. Anyway, basically, what it means is, all of them are fed by the narrative-driven quests, right? And under each of these main things, I broke it out into subcategories underneath. No. There's no Pedros welcome here. I don't even care if they're a Pedro Joe. No Pedros are welcome in this chat. They are all banned. If your name is Pedro, you're banned. Banned. No Pedros. Hashtag not my Joel. Hashtag not my Joel. I swear to God. Just listen.
Thank you for the subscription.
I'm not a bunny. I'm a bat. I'm not a bunny. I'm a bat. Rack, listen. This is indeed an Excel Joe. You almost had me say indeed. Listen, chat. Customers, Joes of the world. No Pedros. No Pedros are allowed here. Look at that. Did you guys start a hype train again? Rack and Dougie. Dougie's the cheers. Dougie, are you having drinks with your cheers? And Rack's just laughing at me. It's fine. Listen. Okay. So, obviously the narrative-driven quests, you can kind of see for yourself, right? The big one is actually the Assassin Templar targets, but the reason it's underneath the modern day path is because the modern day path actually goes through more games first. So that's why. The Assassin Templar targets actually kind of like slows down in Black Flag, whereas the modern day continues on. No Pedro always. No Pedro always. No. Shelby just said it's going to be a long night, isn't it? She has no idea that I just went live and am dealing with all of you. So I sent her a picture. It's 2 a.m. It's not my fault. I mean, it is my fault. It's 100% and completely my fault that it's 2 a.m. to be fair. Paid Joe. Scout. Pedro, E. Santa Fe. Ezio Joe, Edward Joe. Pedro forever. Connor Joe. No, we're not just gonna the assassins, there's no Joe assassin. You mean Joel B. There's no. Guys, listen. There are no Joes in Assassin's Creed, okay? There's not a single Joe, right? No Joes. Swear to God. Listen, okay? So I also broke it out into visible target-driven lists because... Listen. Joe Assassin. No, it's MADsassin. There's no Joe Assassins. Joe Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna need a drink, aren't I? Who's drinking? Are you guys gonna drive me to drink? What? Who's drinking? I need a show of hands. I feel like you guys are already like in. You're like a few deep. Shelby said. I mean, Joelby says she still doesn't get the raccoon. She still doesn't get your raccoon, chat. She doesn't get it. You're gonna need a drink when you check PS5. Why? No, not Shay Joe. No, there's no Joes in Assassin's Creed. There's no Joes in Assassin's Creed Rack. No, there's no Joe. There's no Joe Altair. There's no Shay Joe. There's no Joe Sassin. There's no Edward Joe, and there's no Ezio Joe. These don't exist. There's no Joe Sandra. No. Water, but I can do milk. Okay, so you guys aren't even drinking. This is just you. You're just naturally on crack. Okay, got it. Stucky, let her find out. What are you talking about? What are we finding out? What could you have possibly done to my PS5? Just Joe. No, not Joe Arno. There's no Joe Arno. I hope you have a backup plan for this. What do you mean? What kind of backup plan? I swear to God. I swear to God. It's down? What does that even mean? What do you mean it's down? All my games are downloaded. You mean like PS5? I mean, my games are downloaded. Can I play them offline? Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. Well, I guess we're leaving stream. Bye. Bye, guys. It's been fun. Do I have an end screen here? Bye. It was fun. Goodbye. I can't play my games, so I'm going to bed. Bye. See ya. It was fun. See ya. See ya. Bye. Hope you had fun. This is the ending screen. Credits. Goodbye. Thanks, guys. No, not starting. No, it's I need an end screen. Goodbye. It's been really fun. Bye. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Longest stream ever. This is still longer than some people's streams. We've been here for like 30 minutes, right? Where's my BRB screen? I don't even know where my BRB screen is. Oh, there it is. Bag doesn't exist. No, Josiwa. No, Josiwa. Bayek doesn't exist. No Joe Bayek. How are there this many Joe Assassin's Creed names now that I think about it? Who made these? Who made these account? 17 minutes? 17 minutes is a long stream for some people. Chat, we're leaving. Bye. This has been really fun. Goodbye. Thanks for stream. Goodbye. It says all services are up and running. Listen. PSN service status. Some services are experiencing issues. Well, I guess we'll find out. I have them all downloaded at least.
Thank you for the subscription.
I guess we can make more spreadsheets together if it's still down. We can work on the next one together. I know that's what you want. PSN down, Joel. Only Joe's. What the Jodison? So we're Joek. Mad Curious. Mad Carlus. What are you doing? Be sure to catch Joe intent on only Joe's. No, what are we knowing? I'm literally leaving a PSN. What are you doing? Why are you leaving? I don't sub for fucking math. What are we? If PSN is down, then we're... Chat, I'm gonna explain this to you. So remember the guy that came in the other day? What was his name? Chat? Heifer? I think his real name was Heifer, not like that wasn't like a joke name. Like that was his like a what you call a cow, right? Like when you're calling women cows and you call them heifers. Pretty sure that was his name. So remember when he was like, there was no magic in the old games. Okay, first of all, not only was there magic in every game, this is the magic that you actually have to progress through in the series. It's a core mechanic of the Ezio trilogy, all right? All right? Listen. And it's in all of the rest. It's technically in one. It's just not a core progression mechanic. Same with Oh, I put it as maybe not in Shadows, but that's just a guess. Shadows is all a guess. So anyway, modern day path, assassin Templar targets, visible target driven list. So the ones where you can like see it on the wall. And Isu secrets path. So when we look at the Isu magic, the mystical, the mythical, the magic, right? The funniest part is hearing Joe trying to read our Joe puns to Joe C. Thank you for the hype train, you little gremlins. Graybeard got the band bop emote. Rack is crying. Listen. Joe. I can't. Grim Joes. All right, here's 3 beans for you little gremlins. I can't believe you guys are this crazy sober. You're telling me not a single one of y'all are drinking. This is just you. Ew, this is gross. Now I dropped this water. I should my Joe to bear. Oh my god, this was a really bad combination of beans, chat. You have drunk. You have drunk? Okay, so Dougie has drunk. You're going to bed. This is boring. Bye. You wanted me online all day. I would have just been doing this all day. You would have been so bored. You would have been so bored. We're gonna jump into the game soon, though. If we can. I don't know what we'll do if we can't leave. We played Joe Box games. So, then I was looking at what else do we do in the games. There's like all of these things like the home base and when you're trying to get like forts and stuff or like sections, areas of the map. When you're recruiting people. And then of course in some of them you have ships. So that's world development. Those are all things that are kind of like developing the world around you. Whereas these are more of the story driven type of quests, right? And then we also have the skill trees. So I broke all of this out by if they're like a core mechanic, a supporting mechanic, or an optional mechanic, or if it doesn't exist at all. And I broke it out for each of the games. And then I also did what we were working on last time, which is to go through and say which of these smaller ones are kind of optional supporting. This is like less checked, to be fair, but it's like a pretty loose grouping of these things pretty well. Sync points, gear tool upgrade, shopping outfits, shopping weapons, looting outfits, looting weapons, task-based armor sets, crafting, task-based tools, item engraving, microtransactions, task-based weapons, and looting skill points. One of the most interesting things about this is that you can see crafting actually isn't that important in the series, and microtransactions aren't that big in the series either. So when people complain about microtransactions, they can fuck off because there's like a million other options to upgrade everything. And the best part is that none of these are even necessary, including the microtransactions. Not even close to necessary. Did you know you don't even have to spend a dime of money or craft a single thing to actually complete these games? Can we include how many Joes per game? Yes. And the skill trees, while getting more complex, aren't as bad as you would think. The greatest is obviously that crazy spider web in Valhalla, which is 80 to 90. But the others aren't too bad. But yeah, you don't have to do pretty much anything in the game. When you're looking at like the minimum amount of things you have to do in the games, it's actually not as much as you would think. Like if you want to just power through the games, you need to do, in a lot of them, the just story path. And some of them you need to do the Assassin Templar targets. And some of them you need to do the modern day path. And then some of them you need to do the Isu Secrets path. That's it. That's it. Along with a couple things in home base, territory, recruiting, ship. Okay. And most of those only have 1 or 2 in each. And then the only ones that you have to do skill tree are the RPG trilogy. You actually don't even have to touch the skill trees in Unity and Syndicate. Those were some of my big finds, was that you don't have to use money in crafting. They are big for some people, but you don't have to do them at all. And so when people get really overwhelmed in these games, it's because they're focused on all of the wrong things. They're focused on all of this stuff. And that's there to be fun, sure. And it's there to make the game better and simpler and all of that, right? And some of them kind of drive some of these skill trees and such. But there's a lot of player freedom in all of that, right? The one that has the least player freedom is 1, but it's a very distinct set path that's easy to comprehend. Same with these. You can see that they're easier to comprehend. They have most of their stuff up here, right? And it just gets more and more and more complex as you go. Except Mirage, where you can see, this is where you can see it going back to the roots because you see more red again, right? You can see it broken out by the colors very, very easily. And my guess is that Shadows is going to have a pretty similar mix to probably Origins the most, but that the world development is going to be closer to that of like Valhalla. So figured people only care about microtransactions and multiplayer. Yeah, I don't like, people literally judge it for having microtransactions, but they're so irrelevant in the scheme of things. They don't start until Black Flag. Most people didn't even know they were in Black Flag. They think of them as like Unity onward or even Origins onward. They're there, but they're not important. I mean, you can get XP in a million different ways. You can do so many other things. Like, a lot of these things drive XP, but a lot of them also are separate from XP. That's why they're in here. These are pretty much all the things that can kind of drive your progress outside of XP and outside of money, but they can use money sometimes. And so this kind of breaks down everything you can do. Then you also have the things that kind of all relate with money and crafting and all that. But yeah, I mean, the base of your activities are right here. It's the story, narrative-driven progress. Only 4 world development activities that I could find were actually necessary to the story. And most of the time they're not. So home base, for instance, the only time that you actually have to do your home base is in Valhalla. You actually don't have to touch Monte Girioni at all if you don't want to. You don't have to upgrade anything. You have to interact with it in terms of like the story, but you don't have to upgrade anything in Monte Girioni if you don't want to. Can you believe that? Craziness. Craziness. We gotta check some of these things, but so far this is what I found, so it goes deep. Territory control is a good one. Syndicate and Valhalla were the only ones I found that were core for that one, that you absolutely need it. Whereas the rest were kind of supplementary. Because in Syndicate, if you remember, there's all the like gang wars and stuff. In Valhalla, that's like the core mechanic. Recruiting was brought in on Brotherhood, and that's the only thing that in world development is necessary. And it's never necessary again, but people think of it a lot. They think of the assassin recruiting a lot in the other games as well. But I think that's what people really loved in Brotherhood. But it exists in Revelations 3, Black Flag, Rogue. Black Flag Rogue is mostly for the, you know, ship, obviously. Odyssey was for the ship, but you could kind of pull it from like people that you were fighting and stuff. You could like spare them and recruit them, which was really cool. And Valhalla as well, recruiting was like a big thing, obviously. So I would almost call it core in Valhalla, to be fair. But we're talking more about like the recruiting for the ship, which is a little different. And then of course the ships. You actually don't have to do any upgrades for the Valhalla ship. Believe it or not, I think why some people don't vibe with Odyssey is because you can see there's a lot of blue. There's a lot you don't need to do in Odyssey. But you do have to do the magic path, and so people get upset about that. But that was the same in Origins. It's also the same all through Ezio. But it doesn't have the necessity of the Assassin Templar targets. That's just a big line of stuff that you can do, like the cultists and all the other like unlockables, all that stuff. Mercenaries, like none of that's necessary, even though they're big menus like in your face. There might be a few targets that kind of intersect with that in the narrative driven, but it's not necessary to like finish that to get, so I think, roll credits. And then modern day path was pretty necessary. So people like see this and it's like there's so much, there was nothing that was core in world development in Odyssey. And so I think that's where they kind of lost some people, because there wasn't like a home base of any sort. Like you didn't even have to upgrade the ships, which I was surprised about after we saw how much ship action and how good the ships were in Odyssey. You know what I mean? So sorry for any new Joes who come in and see all these Joe puns and don't know what Joe is, don't Joe what the heck is Joeing on. I kind of liked the mobile app companion for Unity and Black Flag. It gave Joe extras in the PC game. Of course, it was Joe optional. Yeah, I did too. Now they have it just in the ship rack. But I really liked the app in Black Flag. I remember. I wish it still was an app. Another cool thing that I found was in Valhalla. It was interesting to see, because you know how they say like they built more of the quote unquote side missions that you had to do. It's cool to see that in action, because that's what people say, but like, what does that mean, right? It's like you weren't forced to do everything. So when we're looking at kind of like stuff, world development stuff that might be considered side content to the story, that's what people are talking about, because you have to do 3 of the 5 world developments plus the skill trees. They threw everything at you. They threw everything at you in Valhalla, and so that's why it felt like that. Whereas the others are broken out a little bit more evenly, because in Odyssey you didn't have to do anything. And that's where I get to where people are like, oh, you have to grind so much, you have to do all this stuff with XP. Look at how everything is optional. The only thing, you do have to like upgrade your skills a little bit, but that just comes with doing the story if you want it to. You don't have to do anything else but run through the story. And you don't even have to do the kill list. The only thing you have to do to really finish the whole story is that magic part, and people get so upset. But yeah, so this was cool. This was a cool little experiment. It took a really long time to build this. Finding the details was hard, but the hardest part was actually organizing it. I had so many different variations of this to get here, because I just didn't know how to like group them up. There's so many different elements to it. So I was like learning a little bit about like how a game is developed just to get here, which is something I wanted to do anyway. So I was really learning how they like strategically build these, because, you know, I started from here and I was like, this still doesn't make sense. Like I'm missing something. And so I would like just keep going down rabbit holes until I was like, oh, we have all these different story paths that pop up as we go. Because you might, you know, when you talk about like progression systems, people just think of skill trees, right? But there weren't skill trees until Unity, and they're not even necessary until the RPG trilogy. So like, what were they doing until then? They were doing story type questing, different stories, which is where people get overwhelmed, because again, there's different types. There's the modern day, Assassin, Templar, and the Isu, right? Those are the 3 main. And then I added like this one just because I think it's cool to see which ones are actually visible. But these are the 3 main: modern day, Assassin, Templar, Isu. And so when people say, oh, the magic doesn't matter, it's so stupid, I want magic out my Assassin's Creed, fucking look at it. It's been there. And this is, again, just the progression. This isn't even like, is it involved in the story? It's involved from 1, as we know. The Apple of Eden was in 1 at the very end of the game. And I think at the very beginning. So then world development, like these are things that you picture when you're playing Assassin's Creed. But this shows how important they are to each, which I thought it was crazy. I thought it was crazy to actually go through these. This was hard to figure out like what was really necessary. There's very few times that they're necessary. The only time that world development is even necessary is in Brotherhood, Black Flag, Rogue, Syndicate, and Valhalla. And those all have different ones. I think the only ones that have more than 1 are Syndicate and Valhalla. And the reason Syndicate didn't feel so heavy compared to Valhalla is because it didn't have as many other like necessary things, and the skill tree wasn't necessary, so it felt a lot smaller. And I think had a lot fewer activities to do in the game loop as well. This just like really helps you picture what's going on in the games. And I think as we go through and we like do game loop stuff, we're going to see that even further. This is going to like really make sense if you're trying to break down the games, because they seem so like almost overwhelming when you go in and there's so much to do. And that's why the Unity fucking map looks crazy, right? Because they were throwing everything at us. And it's sometimes hard for them if they're not putting all this on paper. You know, they're just like, oh, let's build this, let's build this, let's build this, you know, connect it this way. And they're probably rolling through as fast as they can sometimes. So I thought this was really neat. She said yes to 7 guest dogs today, and she's all typed up with some other gig. It's an absolute madhouse. Oh my gosh. Pet cats dogs is necessary in the games where it is possible. Jokes aside, it's a real nice Excel. Thank you. We will look at pets at some point in this series, to be fair. Origins and Odyssey, I definitely had to do side stuff to level up to continue the main story. Yeah. The thing is, like, you need to build your skill tree in one way or another, but they give you so many options on how to do that. You know what I mean? And so none of these on their own are necessary for you to do. They give you a million options. And these aren't even like necessarily the ones that drive XP and money. These are like the other things. There's like a million things that drive them in each. And I could get into those weeds, but that would have taken even longer. So that might be another day type of thing, is to see everything that you can do in every game. Maybe in a game loop situation, we might build that out, but yeah, pretty nuts, right? It took forever to figure out what these groupings were, and now I can really picture the games a lot better now that I've kind of simplified it to about 4 things for each section, 3 to 4 things. So there you go. And I found world development interesting because you can see it really does fit into more of like the Assassin Templar more than anything. These are all kind of Assassin Templar, like aggression isn't the word. What's it called? Not aggression. Like defense, offense and defense, if you can see, you know what I mean? Because you're building, you're recruiting, you're grabbing territory from them, you're building your home base, and you're building your ship, which is another type of home base. And I looked to see if mounts were ever something that you upgrade for progression, and they are not. You can upgrade them, but you don't ever need to for progression, so I didn't throw them in there. Plus R3, we have 10 dogs and 2 cats running around here. Oh my God. Yeah, you don't really, it's crazy to see how much you don't need to do in these games. So when people are like, oh my God, I had to do so much to finish the game. You didn't, actually. You just didn't boil it down to the necessities. And that quality is how you're able to, I feel like it says a lot about how your brain works too, and which ones you interact with. Because like, for instance, in Unity, you absolutely do not have to do the home base. But I love doing the cafe. I have to, right? And so everybody has different things that they feel like they have to do for emotional resonance. But what you have to do to finish the game is very unrelated to the emotional resonance the game has for you. Like, imagine not doing Montagirione. You don't have to do it. Like, imagine just skipping that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. In Syndicate, you can upgrade skills that relate to the carriages, but that's the closest. And like you said, it's not required for progression. Yeah. The one thing that I wanted to check, and I forget the name of them, they're like the those things in AC2. I feel the things that we had to get from those rooms. I remember doing that, remembering we had to, but I'm thinking it was for the Isu secret path, an extra one. So I think it might have been optional. We just wanted it. They provide a lot of optional in these games that all apply to everything. It's just, it really does boil down to modern day Assassins, Templars, and Isus. And that's the Assassin's Creed story, because Assassin's Creed, Assassins and Templars come from the Isu. Generally speaking. I mean, technically you could probably have one that's not, you know, from the Isu line. It just seems to be that those who are descendants of Isu end up with the most amount of power, and they either use that to make order or to destroy order and give people freedom. And then we see that in, obviously we're doing these in history, but we see that in the present day as well. And those are the 3. And then they, you know, do stuff in the world around them. Or we get away from that and we build these skill trees. Personally, I'm much more of a fan of everything being very narrative driven, being in the world around you, which is the old style a little bit more. But I still love these other games. I think I would still love them even without the skill trees, but I think that was almost to simplify the process for themselves, because if they did it, not just simplify the process, but also give more player freedom, because without these, they have to tie it to either narrative-driven quest, world development, or build another thing. And what they decided to build was a skill tree, because that's what everybody was doing, and it was kind of a more simple one to grasp for a lot of people. It's more indirect because it's not as tied to everything, but it allows them to allow you to choose what, you know, type of play style you want to have a little bit more easily. So, very interesting to me. You guys want to go look at it in the games? We'll get a little bit of footage. Let's go. I did have one slice of the pizza for dinner. I had that and some pasta that I made last night and a couple meatballs. I just found it fascinating that you don't have to use money or crafting like at all. This like really blew my mind, to be honest. I can picture so much of the game so well now. And this alone is going to answer, I think, a lot of things when people come in and they're like, and that game didn't have that. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it absolutely did. So, there you go. This is the inside of my brain today, for at least half of it. I was also working on a video for the main channel, and I was working on some packaging. I was editing for the main channel, and I was working on some packaging for the videos that are going on the other one. Yep. Yeah, some of these will be crazier than others. I look at this now and it's like, okay, we did a lot of this today, to be honest. We did a lot of these. Like, I could kind of talk about these. I could go into these more, but I don't really need to. So I can almost put Hidden Blade and Memory Corridors in, like, environment just to gain us another day since, you know, we'll need it. Gameplay loop's going to be a huge one. These are going to be huge. This day's going to be huge. But some of these will be like harder than others to find. Some of these are gonna be harder to strategize like I did here, to group them up. Like this stuff's gonna be like a lot easier to group up, but it's gonna be longer to get some of the footage for, if that makes sense. Which is good for you guys, because footage means gaming, so. No, not new. Not new is goose. So we'll do a little bit until I start to get a little tired. How about that? We'll hang out for a bit since I neglected you guys all days. I was gonna be on earlier and then I had to get this done. There was no way I was gonna try to build this while on stream because I needed like my full focus, and I knew that you guys would want to talk and hang out and be Joes. We'll see if these will work. I love that mine has the all in caps version of this game, because I have like the OG. Just say you don't love us, it's okay. Don't try to sweet Joe us. Oh my god. She hates us, Joes. So we'll see what's easiest to grab in some of these. Because we easily got one just by grabbing a scene to prove it. With two, I think what's going to be best to grab for 2. As you can see, the only necessary pieces are through the story as well. So we'll see if we can find... There's no visible target-driven list. We'll take like a look through the menus and see if there's anything that stands out to us. And if not, we can like just go to a shop to get some footage, something. Because, yeah, it's mostly story-driven. I can just grab like a cutscene or something. Wrong one. Because this will mostly provide B-roll. I have more talking points on this one, I think, than the last. No! Well, now what? Settings, user accounts, other. Console sharing and offline play. All right, let me see if I can do that. How do I do that? There isn't a way, is there? Oh? Great. Well, did we end stream chat? This was my plan for the night. We've got to get footage. And other than that, I'm editing videos, working on packaging, and building more of these spreadsheets and cleaning. Has it been off all day? AC1 all night? No. I mean, we don't even need AC1 footage for this. Been down about an hour. So it would have been fine if I'd gotten on earlier. Fucking course. But yeah, I had, because like when I started this today, when I started this today, I was kind of like looking at this mostly, and then I had the skill trees broken out, and then I had like a couple of, I didn't have any of the narrative driven quests at all. It took me forever to figure out that it was Assassin Templar targets, because when you're thinking about those like, all of the different like kill lists, and then trying to figure out what was actually like really related to the progression to get to credits was pretty wild. Oh wow, Rose, that's weird. The best laid plans of mice and mad. Literally my life, dude. What the fuck is this? Well, I guess we're seeing the in real life issues with needing internet connection to play games, huh? It's weird that it won't even let us turn the offline mode option on. I guess like if you have a PlayStation, best thing to do when it comes back on would be to make sure that you have this setting on, right? You know what I mean? So, lesson learned, if you don't have this on, turn this on so that you can play your games. That's crazy, dude. They updated it in the future? Oh my god, you're right. You're fucking right, dude. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit, Connor McCarr? Hi, I'm a future Joe. It's February 8th here. It's not here! Damn. The Monster Hunter people. I know there's like fucking millions of people playing that one. Damn, they don't have Star Wars Outlaws in here. Get fucked. Damn hurtful. Damn hurtful. Damn hurtful. Damn hurtful. What the fuck is something else? Better be Star Wars Outlaws. Fucking Minecraft? Fucking Horizon Zero Dawn? The others are valid. Well, chat. Chat. I literally waited all day so you guys could see me do gameplay versus doing Excel spreadsheets, so I wouldn't bore the hell out of you. And the irony of that I now can't game for you. I have no backup plans. This is it. Like, we have ambiance videos to do, but they are not high priority compared to editing. I need to edit. I need to package. And I need to record. Those are the main. Well, chat. That might be the end of stream, to be honest. This might be our shortest stream ever. I got to at least show you my spreadsheet. I'm very proud of it. Traversal is next. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do if we can't game. I don't know. I'll probably go offline and work on some editing. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. I'll probably do... I need to continue on the Beast video. I could get some rest tonight so I can wake up tomorrow and record, or just edit tomorrow, record on Sunday, and then edit next week. Saturday stream? Probably not. Because what I want to do is go ahead and record... Well, because we do need to get this footage. But what I could do is I could edit over the weekend so that I have some of these other videos ready to go. Yeah, I told you guys I rested yesterday. I rested a little bit yesterday morning. I rested a little bit yesterday morning. I told you guys I did. I mean, even my rest is goal oriented, if we're being honest. I'm type A. There's not really real rest. Yeah, because I think my next moves are to... Because if I can get like some of these videos I've already recorded edited now, then they'll be ready to go and they'll be off my plate so that I can focus purely on Assassin's Creed stuff. And if I record Sunday, because I'm already recording a podcast episode with Dayla on Sunday, so I can just do all my recording then. And I got editing and packaging done tomorrow. And maybe a little bit more rest, Graybeard. Do a little bit of rest tomorrow. Make sure I go to the gym and stuff. Oh, I could put away some laundry tonight, too. That would be good. That would be a little restful. Oh, I do have an Xbox. I do have an Xbox. I just don't have the games on there. I'd have to buy it. Excuse me. I'd have to buy them. If I had Ubisoft Plus, I could probably access them on there, but I don't have it. If like it was down forever, we'd figure something out. Like if PlayStation was just gone, like we'd have options, but we're talking probably a few hours the night at most. Yeah, I think tomorrow will be editing and packaging day. I might do a little recording of this offline because this is and it's going to be an exciting video. It's going to be a really cool video because I think there's going to be a lot that surprises people in here. But especially if I can angle it right. It was down for 2 to 3 months. Well, then I guess we'd get Ubisoft Plus and play it on Xbox. Is Ubisoft Plus available on Xbox? It was down for 2 to 3 months. That's crazy, dude. Okay, so if it's down still on Monday, we can just get Ubisoft Plus on Xbox. That's what we do. back in PS3 days. Hopefully they have some things in place, I would imagine, since then, but you just never know. Well, now you know, turn on your offline, because I have the games downloaded. There's no reason they shouldn't be accessible other than them being linked to the internet has them fucked up. I bet I wonder if I had if any of them are on disc, if it would matter or not. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if I have the disc copy. Because I know I have some of them. I couldn't tell you which ones. But that's why I was saying the same thing to, if Ubisoft were to die, make sure you have the disc copies. Okay. So yeah, I think let me brainstorm real quick so I don't have to leave you just yet. Oh god, I have a crazy to-do list too. Laundry. I have a couple small cleaning things I could do, but I really deep cleaned pretty well last week. Hi, Tomit. How are you? Let's see. But I have some laundry to put away. Laundry, clean. Other to-do list stuff. I'm just getting my brain dump. Saturday. Edit videos day. I could make the next, I could try to go for the next couple spreadsheets now that I'm kind of in the zone with it. Make a spreadsheet or two. If PlayStation is back up, consider doing what's it called? Menu. Not menu. Progression recordings. For Patreon. But I probably wouldn't stream because I would just want to do it quick. And quiet. Or Sunday. Packaging for next week's videos. Could visit Leon to upload more. Could record the two. I'm here impatiently waiting for new teeth. I currently have no upper molars. You poor thing. Wait, are you at like the dentist office right now? Or you just mean in general? It's like nighttime. Could record the two. Next, the two ambience videos. For the rest of the month. I think there's only two. And one of them is Last of Us 2. Do I have access to that? The other one is a PC Tomb Raider, so we'd be good on that one. Damn. I gotta enable that console sharing. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy that it doesn't automatically let you offline play, bro. We're seeing in real time the problem with digital gaming. Oh, in general, you poor thing, Tomit. Where people are like, oh, I hate that you have to connect to the internet. We're seeing it. I make fun of them, but we're seeing it. 2 ambience videos for the rest of the month. So I could at least do the one that's for Valentine's Day next. Oh, Valentine's Day's next week, chat. Holy shit. So we're doing a party on Friday. That's not MADsassin Creed. I gotta work on that. Because we'll put the hearts on the tree and stuff.
Turn the music up, give me run, run. This is how I burn, burn, pow, got a lot of style. Turn the music up, give me run, run. This is how I burn, burn, pow, got a lot of style. Turn the music up, give me run, run. This is how I burn, burn, pow, got a lot of style. Turn the music up, give me run, 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 run.
Oh, I know what I need to do.
Bad chick and you know it.
I was gonna work on Patreon stuff too.
Tonight I'm gonna throw it. This is for the good girls in the house. I'm gonna blow it.
I'm gonna fix the tears and start working on some writing content.
When I'm showing, give me broom. I'm high like Zoom. This is Versace, not Fruit of the Loom. Burn, burn, pow, got a lot of style. Turn the music up, give me run, run.
Then Sunday's podcast episode.
Turn the music up.
Record
This is how I burn, burn, pow.
1 to 2 Assassin's Creed, depending on if I get this footage. Super Joe Deucer. Exactly. That's exactly what we'll be doing on Friday. It's gonna be crazy, dude. So anybody who hates that day because it's bullshit, we will be doing a whole party here, so don't you worry. Damn. And I'm out of alcohol too. I drank all that whiskey. I mean, not out. I have the that gnarly stuff that they sent me instead of the gin. Not that I like gin either. And then I have those beers. Yo, Shelby. So PlayStation is offline, so I'm just planning my to-do list and then probably leaving. I don't know what to do. Look at my Excel spreadsheet though. The PlayStation servers are offline, so I can't play my games because I don't have offline mode checkmarked or whatever. So I literally cannot access my games. Yeah. But this is my spreadsheet I made today, and I'm very proud of it. So we're just vibing for a second while I figure out what I gotta do this weekend, and then I guess go do it, because fuck, I can't play games, so I guess we have to go. My PlayStation is working great. No, look. First of all, you don't have a PlayStation. Do you have a PlayStation and you didn't tell me? Second of all, that's what we're dealing with. So I've got to turn on the offline play when this is back on, but you can't do it while it's doing this. So now we know. Short but fun Joe party. So I've got my to-do list. Noob, listen, get murphed. Wow. Oh, they said your name is no longer Shelby, by the way. It's Joe will be. Welcome to the Joes. They did a Joe riot while I was apparently not gaming the only time I could. Shell Joe. Yeah, you're Shell Joe or Joe LB, whichever you prefer. We're all Joes. Yeah, that's what'd you guys name yourselves? Let's see. We've got Joe's Patch. Rain Joe, Gray Joe, Mojo, Ducky Joe's. Start Joe, Rack Joe. No, you're Carl. I'm not Carl. Carl's our enemy. The guy that was mean to me. I swear to fuck. So yeah, Patreons, I might go live when these come back up to do it, but we'll otherwise stream on Monday. We've done some pretty long streams lately anyway. You guys have gotten plenty of stream time. I gave you like 8 extra hours on the 24-hour stream this past weekend. I think you're gonna be fine. You're not robbed. I gave you 8 extra hours on the weekend stream. We were live all weekend. Literally all weekend. And you got an hour today. No. You got extra time on the weekend. All right. Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my bad. It's not my fault. I literally went live. I wouldn't have got it. It's a good thing you didn't tell me, or I would have just said, oh, well, guess we're not going live. It's a good thing you didn't tell me, because I wouldn't have. You guys knew better than to warn me. I know these things. Yeah, you guys didn't tell me for a reason. I already know. Assassin's Retro. We do have access to AC1. If it stays down, we're just going to have to buy another Ubisoft Plus pass, because I have mine through PlayStation, and then play it on Xbox on Monday. So, figure it out. We'll come up with backup plans if we have to, but hopefully it'll be back up tomorrow. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go fold laundry and edit some videos. It probably will be. Honestly, it'll probably come back up as soon as I go. I'll probably like in stream and it's gonna be back. You guys are gonna be like, come back. I'll be like, too late. It probably will be. She wants to game without us. That is not it. That is not it. I would never want to game without you. I played games with you for 30 hours this past weekend. I gamed with you all weekend. She'll plug her internet back in right after. What are you talking about? I'm with you guys right now. The internet is happening right. We're on the internet together. Different internet? Only 30? Of the 48 hours of the weekend? Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. I think it was more. I think it was like 31 or 32. How long were we on? Does anyone know? We were on for like at least 30 hours. Where's my gummy bears? I ate them. I'll get you more. I'll get you more. I ate them. I told you this. I literally said I ate your gummy bears. I told you this. And that I'd get you more. I can't be trusted around junk food. That's why I don't ever have it around me. Because I will eat it. 2, maybe 3 hours. You slept mostly. I slept like 3 hours of the 30. I promise you a 24-hour stream, and that means that you got at least 27 to 28 hours of game time. Just like that sample beer and that piece of cookie. What sample beer and piece of cookie? What sample beer and piece of cookie? What do you mean? Oh, like the sample beer that the person gave us a taste test of beer, and I took the whole thing myself thinking it was just for me. I didn't realize it was to share. It was like a sip of beer. I didn't realize Shelby wanted my backwash. We both stared at you. It was a sip, man. It was a sip. I mean, we both got more beer, so what are we complaining about here? And what piece of cookie? But we got more beer. I feel like that it was a good thing for everyone. That screams I didn't inhale. Go back to the bears. I ate them. I told you this. Chat, did I not say, you were here the other day, everyone was here, and I said, Shelby, I ate the bears, I'm so sorry, I'll get you more. But they were there, and you weren't, and I ate them. So, they're gone. They were there! You said you were biting body parts off. Well, I wasn't, I was eating them whole, and I ate them all, so... They're gone. I'll just remember you eating that. They're gone! I got hungry! I got hungry and they were sitting there. And I ate them. If they were there now, I would still eat them. I'll get you more. You let me know when you're coming over and I will literally run downstairs and get you more now that I know where they are. Literally anytime. If you were coming over right now, I'd say stream wait. I've got to go down and get Shelby gummy bears. What was the other thing I was gonna have for you? Oh, pizza. You better come over sooner. I'll eat your pizza too. I had one today. That means I have one more piece and the other two are yours. They will be. They will be in about a week. Black flag for Shelby. Shelby, do you want to play Black Flag here? Oh, I can do Black Flag, chat. I have the game. Any that I have the game for, I can play. Not like we waited all day. The drama. It's fine. We're used to wait. Your house is now haunted by the souls of headless gummies. This music does not go with this stream. I can't. Noon. And she was gonna rob us of this. Of what? Me just talking to you and showing you spreadsheets because I can't fucking game? I literally stole the last bits of treats from my family at Christmas and brought them to you. Way to make me feel bad. Damn. I'll literally buy you more right now. I will literally buy you more right now. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. They were, I wasn't sure when you were coming over and they were sitting there. You did bring me Thanksgiving. You did. I will get you more gummy bears. I need to take you with me to the dollar store. The dollar store isn't exciting. The dollar store isn't exciting. I promise. You're not missing anything. And cheese and mac. You brought me all of those things. That's true. That's true. That's true. Well. And poop brownies. You did. That's a lot of things that you brought me, actually. What about all the Dollar Joes there? Write the family a thank you note. Never again. What? Okay, but don't listen. I got Shelby Chinese food though. I got the gummy bears for her and I'll get her more. I got her half a pizza and she just didn't come. It's hard to give someone gifts when they don't come to the party that you invited them to. If she accepted my invitations, I'd have a lot more food for her. I get her food and then she doesn't come. I'm gonna make all those things and tell you they're from you. But it was for you. You just didn't come over. Was I playing Fat Rat? Oh my god, Fat Rat came back after all that. How did it get on this playlist? This is just EDM remixes of popular songs. That's what it's called. I think you're right, Rose. I think you're right. How did it get in here? Is it a popular song? I got a lot going on and now no bears. Just wait till you get out of town. I'm gonna make filet mignon and lobster and then invite you over. I don't go out of town anymore. I don't have time. The only time I'm gonna go out of town, I'm going to Rainbows and then you should come. You're invited when I go out of town. I don't ever not invite you to things. I tried for an hour to find that French song. I swear to God. You will, and I'll be ready. What are you talking about? I invite you everywhere. The only time that would happen is if you said, no, I don't want to hang out with you, and then you did that, which would be really rude. I have half. Do you want me to grab, you know what, chat? When I end stream in a few minutes, should I grab the frozen pizza? Should I grab the frozen pizza from my freezer and take it to Shelby right now and pick her up gummy bears on the way? Who thinks I should do that? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll walk in the night. I'll walk in the night. I'll do it. I'll walk like 1.5 miles in the night. 2 miles? However far it is. I'll do it. I'll do it. TikTok live. So you guys know I'm safe. No? I can face it up at my face so it doesn't dox me. It'll be fine. What? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. The chat says I should. They say I should. The Joes have declared. I will put your frozen pizza. I will put your frozen pizza. I have a cooler, like a soft one. I'll put some ice in it. I have ice made because I cleaned my ice maker. I will put ice in the cooler. Okay. And then I'll put the frozen pizza in there so it stays cold. Okay, in case you're not ready to eat it right now. And then I'll put all of that in my backpack. And then I'll go to the dollar store and I'll get you some gummies. And I will bring them over. You're not home. Do you hear this, girl? Giving me all this shit. I swear. Giving me all this shit and she's not even... And so I threaten her with bringing her good things and she's not even there. You are there. Are you there or not? I'm gonna do it. Let Shelby do what she wants. We're all in Trader Joe's. Then how did Shelby know the PS works? I'm watching memes. So you're at home. So I'll bring you pizza. I'll bring you your... Well, it's not... It's a half of the pizza that was left. Might be more like Trader Joe's. I'll get you gummies. It's sick quiet time for... Do you want me to bring you gummies? I could use a walk. I didn't work out today. I was bad. Because I was working on this beautiful, beautiful spreadsheet and editing a video and babysit the pizza. Do you want me to bring you the babysit pizza? The pizza to babysit? What do you mean you're joking? I'm so confused. Do you want it? Are you hungry? I can go for a long walk. Chat, who wants me to go on a long walk? Good things. I swear. Chat, can we play yet? Yes, but no, don't walk all the way over here in the dark. I do need to get good, Doug. You're absolutely right. Did anybody have their offline thing set? Because apparently we need to. Is there a short peer involved? No. It'll be fine. I don't remember. I bet Leon would drive me over if you just wanted me to bring you gummies and then leave you to do whatever you're doing. Because he said he was maybe going to come over during stream tonight and hang. He was ready to party with you guys. The Joes. I don't feel like turning my PS5 on to check. That's okay. But the next time you do, I recommend checking that setting. All right, well, I'm just bullying you. But I would be happy to bring you food. I need exercise anyway. Chat. I did get a lot of outside time though. I was working outside for a while today. Chat, I guess we go. This was my plan. I didn't have a backup plan. I would maybe do the Last of Us 2 one, but I can't access that either. And I've still got to plan out the other one. I don't have anything to do, chat. My video editing will not be exciting. We'll be back Monday, though. You'll be okay. We did a whole stream all last weekend. All last weekend.
I'm standing on cloud nine. Take away the gray and leave me with sunshine.
What?
Can't believe I feel it from
Wants me to update it?
'cause I've been to hell and back. This looks like heaven to me. I've seen the darkest days. That's how I know this is the time and place. And you're the only
You just watch you complain about people's posts. That is comment. We'll just sit here and cry. It's fine. My video editing won't be interesting for you guys though. Marbles.
this looks like heaven to me.
Do you want marbles while I edit? I do have to. I can finish that one video and then we can talk. We can talk about leaving. Do you want that? I gotta sit here and edit though. You guys have to let me edit. They'll watch you eat my pizza. Shelby, if you keep teasing me, I will bring you the pizza in the dark of night, and I won't even bring my knife. And I'll walk really slowly. I will. Do you guys want marbles while I edit? Would that make you happy? In the dark of night, Dara will find Josie. I will. You're lucky I don't have my car anymore, because I would drive over there right now. I would brave the parking garage. Hidden blade, not a knife. Okay, you guys don't seem excited about marbles. Rose suggested marbles, but none of you seem excited. Nemo and I will leave. Why will you? Where are you gonna go? Gonna make poor Nemo go on an adventure just to make sure that you're not there when I get there? We'll go for You're gonna go for a run? Oh, well then I'm coming right now. If that's what makes you go for a run. Running is good for you. I'll go. You thought it was gonna threaten me? Okay, so do you guys want marbles or do you not want marbles? I can't tell. Rose wants marbles. I can do it while I finish this one video edit, like the A-roll at least. But other than that, or the first cut of the A-roll, then I really gotta focus. Oh, you guys find a right? It's not the same. All right. All right. All right. Well, on Monday we'll be back, hopefully. If my options are marbles or running. Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna get tired when my coffee runs out or runs out. Probably gonna get tired anyway. It'll be fine. You're gonna be okay, Chad. We'll just take it easy. It just wasn't our day, chat. That's okay. It happens. It just wasn't our day. I feel like it's been a weird week. So next week will be better. Come on, Joes. We'll hold hands and cry together. At least we saw each other. I guess I'll go watch more Doctor Who. Not Streamlabs. Give some warm, cuddly hug to Streamlabs. You're gonna be okay. We'll be back on Monday. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. You're gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. Do we even raid out? I feel like that's not even right. I feel like I'll just be taking a bunch of sad people somewhere. What are we Madissoning? What are you Madissoning? Can watch Love. Actually, I haven't seen it yet. I can see that. What do you want me to do? You want me to call PlayStation? There's nothing I can do. I offered marbles. marbles. But Dougie's right. Dougie's right. Dougie's going to bed. Dougie's right. It's not the same. We can just start fresh on Monday. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. We can just end too. We don't even need to raid because I feel like I'll just take you somewhere and everyone will be sad. Dougie's going to sleep and he never sleeps. It's okay. Everyone's going to be okay. We partied all last weekend. It wasn't our day. Look at what you did to him. No, you should always raid. It's going to be okay, chat. It's going to be okay. Rose is crying. Chat. It's okay. Chat. It's okay. Chat. Customers. Joes. Cuties. Gremlins. Yo, sir, what's going on? I think we're about to leave, even though it's been a very short stream, because PlayStation is broken. Starfucks is blankly staring. Thank goodness I have therapy on Monday. Just a bunch of depressed shows. Oh, God. Sad Joe raid. Do you guys want to do a Sad Joe raid? I can find you somewhere. Let me see who wants a Sad Joe raid. Who wants the sad cuties? The saddest shows that are... Alshie's on! Okay, we're going to take the sad shows to Alshie, all right? Alshie's great. A lot of you probably haven't ever been to an Alshie stream, so we're going to take the love over there. PlayStation would fumble, yeah. So if it's still fumbling by Monday, we will go Xbox, and I'll have to play for Ubisoft Plus and cry about it. And maybe just, like, I don't know, make some ramen that day to cover the expenses. It'll be fine. Sarah would like to speak to a manager. I demand a refund. Customer satisfaction low. I'll call my suppliers this weekend, chat. We're out of food. The restaurant's empty. All right. We don't have any food in the back. That was all we had. Our supplier didn't show up. All right. I don't know what to tell you. She's writing a Yelp review. Listen, we're gonna go over and see Alshie, all right? He's playing a Lord of the Rings game too. It'll be really fun. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna take the love to Alshie. I love him. It'll be great to go see him. For all of the saddest. Here, sad Joe raid.
Good night to everyone but Mad. Night Joes.
You're okay. All right, here we go. I'm making a raid command for you. I'm making a raid command for you.
Van Greybeard.
What have I done? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. All right, here, I got this. I got this. All right, that's your Sad Joe raid. And then you need one for the non-subs. Are there any non-subs in here, actually? Because it's a pretty small vibe right now since we didn't really stream. Here. There you go. The Joe raid. Sad Joe raid. All right. Grab those commands. We're going over to Alshie. Alshie's beautiful. If you don't know Alshie, you should, and you're about to. No subs only Joes. I will see you on Monday, and I'll make it up to you. I promise. I'll make it up to you because guess what? I'm telling you at the very last second that I actually found these, and they're possum candy canes, and we're going to have them.